And we back. Welcome back to the channel, man. Definitely appreciate you stopping by. Do me a favor and drop a like, drop a comment, sub the channel if you're not subbed already. And if you already subscribed, I appreciate you stopping by again. Yo, so today I got a video, and I want you fellas to pay close attention to what this woman is saying. You need to watch all the signs before you go this deep. When you go this deep, you gotta watch all the signs with these women, bro. You gotta watch all the signs. Don't get me wrong. A lot of them are good women and they want you for you. But a lot of them just using you too, you feel me? So you gotta check this video out. I'm about to show you what I seen, and then we're gonna jump right back into it. Check this out.
Came across this.
He came home and he was like, babe, I lost my job. I'm like, all right, cool. So a month later, like it was time for the bills or whatever, and I'm like, the bills due, babe, or whatever. And he was like, okay, I'm not working. And I'm just in a month, like it's all kind of hustles. You could have been doing something or whatever. So I told him, I said, look, if I pay these bills, are you going to pay me the money back? This man had the nerve to tell me, why should I pay my wife back for paying our bills? I told this man from day one, my money is my money and his money is our money. Why should I spend my money paying the bills? Like, no, he should have paid me back. So that's when I decided, like, I can't be with this man no more. Nope. So I had text his homeboy. Like, we all cool. I text his homeboy or whatever. We went together. I met up with him. And we was chilling, we was drinking or whatever, and I started venting, I started getting emotional. One thing led to the next. I did not purposely mean to do what I did with this, but things happen, like, y'all understand what I'm going through. So, his friend ended up giving me some money or whatever, and he was like, look, don't worry about it, handle whatever you gotta handle. Like, his friend was every single thing I desire in a man. Like, everything I desire in a man. And, ain't nobody trying to hear my side. Ain't nobody trying to hear.
My money is my money and your money is our money is wild. And you know what? This is not the first time I heard something like this. I hear a lot of women saying things like this, and it's socially acceptable. And I get it. Men, we supposed to be providers, right? But you gotta know when somebody is using you. You gotta know. You gotta be able to tell when you being used. And my boy, I know you was able to tell you was being used. I know you was able to tell. But you probably was so wrapped around her finger and you never thought you was gonna see a bad situation that it ain't matter. It always matters, my guy. It always matters. If somebody only wants you for one thing and one thing only, then you don't need to be with them. My money is my money. Your money is our money is wild. It's wild. Another thing, somebody asked me, why is everyone recording the stupid shit they do and put it on the internet? Why y'all doing that? Why are you exposing yourselves? It make you think like a lot of this, is it for real, or are people just saying dumb shit and putting it on the internet? Why y'all exposing yourselves? Y'all snitching on yourself. You might come across a potential somebody and they recognize you from looking dumb on the internet, and then they be like, oh, hold up. You was that one chick that was snitching on yourself, talking about you was using your own husband. Your own husband? Marriage is a partnership. Y'all teammates. Y'all supposed to be the best teammates. Maybe not the greatest teammates, but at the end of the day, you're supposed to be teammates. And this person right here was just using my boy. Check it. My dude lost his job. So they married, right? And he lost his job. And just like that, that's all it takes. 1 month. Lose your job 1 month. You got to step up one time, woman. One time. And the first time you got to step up, you decide you're going to go get your cheeks clapped by his homie. The first time you got to step up. So my man lost his job just because he lost his job. And you got to pay the bills. Mind you, you got to pay you guys both bills. You got to pay the rent and all of that, or the mortgage or whatever, for 1 month. The first time you got to do it, you already fed up. The first time you got to do it, you already fed up, talking about you going to pay me back. So since you had to pay, you decided you was going to go step to the homie? You went to step to the homie, got the cheeks blam whammed Blammy damn whammed. Let the boy clap for the Froodle, for the Freezy. Homie clapped up for the Freezy because your man lost his job and you needed to step up. It's a partnership. Marriage is a partnership. When you get with somebody, it's gonna be a partnership. There's gonna be times when y'all up. There's gonna be times when y'all down. Granted, in most situations, the man is the provider. But in any case where he happens to not be able to provide, you gonna have to step up as a woman. You just gonna have to step up. Let your man, you're supposed to back him up. Let your man get time to get back on his feet, get his bearings right, and then he gonna come back to the plate. But in any case where he's not able to come to the plate and step up to bat, it's on you. It's on you to pick up the slack. That's just what marriage is. Now you don't want those to be more times than not, but at the same time, you do, when it happens, you do want to back them up, show them, yo, I got your back. I'm not just here for one thing. You only there for the one thing. So since he couldn't pay the bill, you decided, all right, well, since you ain't gonna be able to pay me back, because he asked a valid question, why I gotta pay you back for paying our bills? This is our bills together, collectively. Why I gotta pay you back to pay our bills? Which is a valid question. He been paying it this whole time. If you gotta step up, you gotta step up. When he can't come through, you pick up the slack. But since you had to pick up the slack, you decided, well, this is as good as time as any to go let the homie clap the cheeks up. So you text his homie, went to kick it with his homie. Why are you kicking it with his homie one-on-one and y'all drinking and all that? That's wild crazy to me. That's wild crazy. His homie ain't shit. You ain't shit. So y'all kicking it in, the homie gonna clap your cheeks, and he paid you for the cheeks because he gave you some money on the way out, like you said. So this is the man you've been desiring, a man like him, because your man lost his shit for one month. So imagine you decide you leaving your man, you going with his homie. Now his homie lose his job. Say his homie lose his job, and then your ex-man, then your ex, say he on top now. What you gonna do, go back? Oh, I made a mistake. Like, obviously it's not ideal, but when Buddy dropped the ball, you supposed to be there to pick it up. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to have his back. And I hear what she's saying. She's like, oh, I didn't go over there for that purpose. I didn't intend for things to go as far as they did. You shouldn't have been there in the first place. You shouldn't be venting to his homeboy. That's his homeboy. He should be venting. Well, granted, you can see he's not a good friend, though. Because if it's me and my homeboy girl hit me up, talking about something she trying to come through, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Are we planning a surprise for my boy? Like, what's going on? Why you need to come over here and kick it with me solo and we drink? That's my dog. That's my dog. The first thing I'm doing, I'm hitting him up. Like, yo, why your girl hit me up talking about she need to come over here and kick it with me and drink with me? Like, what's going on, bro? You need to get her. You not coming over here. It's not happening. You ain't shit. His homie ain't shit. Now, I feel bad for Buddy because he lost his job. And sometimes that's just how life is, man. That's how life is sometimes. And you got to pick up the pieces and get it together. But when you think your rock is your rock and the rock turn out to not be a rock, just move out the way and go to the next thing, the closest thing, the homie. Man, ain't shit. Ain't shit. And I know it's a lot of people out there who've been in situations like this. Maybe not for the same reason, but I know it's a lot of people out there who homie clapped up their girl. I know it's a lot of people out there who that's happened to. But dude, if you ever see this video, keep your head up. You got to look out for all the red flags. My money is my money. Your money is our money. That's a red flag right there. It sounds like she don't do nothing for you. It sounds like all she do is take. All she doing is taking. If somebody only take from you and don't ever want to do anything for you, that's a flag. That's a red flag. That's a walking flag. That's a flag with legs. You got to understand sometimes times are going to be hard. And when times are hard, is this person going to have your back? If they're not going to have your back and you already know. If she started, because she said she told you in the beginning that my money is my money and your money is our money. That's a flag, my guy. That's a flag. That's a red ass flag. You got to be able to catch that. If somebody say that to you from the jump, you're supposed to kick them to the curb from the jump. But you live and you learn. Sometimes you hear things like this from a certain type of people, man. They just only really think about themselves. They only think about themselves. They only think about what you could do for them. If you can't do nothing for them, then you're not for them. What can you buy me? Can you pay all the bills? Can you do all of this other shit? You gotta be smarter than that. That's all I got for today. And like I said before, like, comment, subscribe. Do it now. Peace.